average. 9, they're averaging about 50% in it. In reality, they're on a big win streak on that map specifically, but we digress. Game 3, Seaside control underway, and it's going to be Team Envy's turn to try and attack first. They go for a standard down low B push. A couple kills in their favor, but for now, at least 100 Thieves defend.
There's the Sog battle. Priest to the new guy for 100 Thieves, but definitely not new guy in the league. He does take down Huke, and that makes things oh so much easier. 100 Thieves also putting quite a bit of pressure mid-map. You see a couple players rotating through Church just to kind of check out the landscape before going over towards B in case Envy wants to try to get a little bit tricky with going for the tougher point. But right now, that kill feed, you want to say it's back and forth, but it's really not. That is 100 Thieves getting a lot of kills going their way.
I say it's hard to get tricky when you're pretty much all dead. But Apathy's going to do just that as the one lone remaining player here for Team Envious as he waits for his teammates to push up, get a little bit of map control. There was one player from 100 Thieves there trying to spawn trap. That was Kenny. He will fall, and now it's App's turn to try and strike the shot punch onto Slasher. Could maybe bait out someone to think that A push could come through. Instead, App very much intent here on going towards B. Can he get the first take?
Now, of course, the question is for 100 Thieves, how aggressive do you want to be on the retake? Already one tick has gone by. Huke's picking up another kill. They got a couple players coming up front. I do not know what Apathy just stunned. It might have been the opposition. He does get taken down. But 100 Thieves, again, being slowed down just a little bit. Aches is able to find one. Slasher gets the trade, but you can't get bodies in sight because Huke is picking up kills. Silly's getting kills, and what was once a 4-5-man advantage has all but dissipated for 100 Thieves, who are still trying to play aggressive, but the zone has now been captured, and well, that might be a decision that could come back to haunt them.
Well, minute added onto the round. Minute 17 still to play, to be precise, and it's a 2-life game in favor of Team Envy as Priest finds a pick onto Assault there. It goes down to 1, 11 to 10, the life count, and Abel will level that up. So even Stevens, no ticks into A either here, Chance, but again, plenty of time to work with.
I mean, this is certainly a situation that even if you're down a life or two, it still does go the way of the defensive side. So Envy obviously has their work cut out for them. Of course, another thing you can do is always just play for streaks, but it looks like no one is anywhere near that margin yet.
Yeah, we're far, far, far away from anyone getting streaks just yet, at least.
Yeah, but Envy taking their time. They're trying to work from all angles. You had a player that went through checkers. You got 2 that are over in courtyard, and they're waiting to try and make their move. They're able to pick up 2 separate kills. You get Priest to back down. Now you can get inside Church. All of a sudden, 9v5. They got to win more gunfights, though, because they're going to have one more attempt to retake. Apathy's causing problems, just trying to stay alive. Meanwhile, a tick and a half has already gone through. 7v3, and this might just be perfect for an offensive round win.
Yeah, App just did so well just to buy time. As you said, 7v2. Is Slasher going to go for it? Well, the point gets capped, and streaks are now on the board. So, felt like only 20 seconds ago, I said it was a far, far away time.
Just like that.
From anyone getting streaks, and I believe it was Silly there that picked him up right at the very end.
And that was like perfect as well. Like that was literally a 5-man squeeze from Envy. Super patient. They took, what, 20, 25 seconds plus the time to run out of spawn to make it happen. You had a player to go around through checkers. You had players from top Church, from the front of Church, and even players through courtyard. The utility, it seemed like, was used at basically the same time to make happen. All the kills came in at the exact same time. Because normally when you have teams trying to set up pushes, like one guy falls, then all of a sudden one side of the map you have to be worried about extra, and it just can be difficult. But that was about as good as it could possibly get from the side of Envy.
A wonderful round from them. Aches also working on some streaks of his own. 200 points is all he needs, and it was Silly at a very impressive stat line in round 3 and 3 that gets his first 2. As Aches lingering around A. Has he read the push correctly? Well, he's going to get the information that he is in fact a wizard. And now the push from 100 Thieves can come in again. Aches backs away though. Waiting for some team support now. Any EKAs, any assists, anything at all he can get here would be wonderful in terms of his streak progression. But not to touch anything just yet. Again, reads the play perfectly. But is he going to find the pick? It's Enable that could shut down Aches' streaks. Meanwhile, everyone else from 100 Thieves has gone back over towards B. Here is Enable. Now a Lightning Strike is going to be called in from Silly. That will give Aches the information he needs on exactly where Enable is as he turns and burns Slasher. Lightning Strike earned. Now, what else can you get?
I'm hoping for a gunship, personally.
Yeah?
You talk about a tier 3 that's nice to have in your back pocket, you might as well go for the big boy.
Well, there's 2. Don't worry, Chance. There's only 590 more points. That's it. That's all it is.
So close. Yeah, so far.
He falls. 25 to 19 life count. Hook. He's going to be defending. Over towards B. And 100 Thieves just not able to break the boys in blue. They've set up shop and managed to get all the kills. There's 2 streaks invested, both lightning, still 2 Hellstorms available. As again, 100 Thieves pushing down over towards B. Is Silly going to push? He's obviously waiting for his teammates to come through. Are they going to go for it? Well, here's a streak. First is the Hellstorm from 8. Silly did make a play while that was coming in, but he will only get traded. Now it's App's turn. 2 players in the hill for 100 Thieves. App surely should fall, but he's done a good job of just running around, ring around the rosy. Slasher 100 away for streaks here from 100 Thieves, and the life count chance throughout all of that is basically even.
In almost the same way, it's just a nice life advantage. I think he used 2 lightning strikes and a Hellstorm to try to buy yourself a round.
And you get nothing.
On defense, where they were looking great, now all of a sudden things are tough, but that's going to help picking up 3 all at the same time. And of course, you still have quite a bit of specialist usage potentially for either team, so Envy, they're going to burn everything to try to secure this round, which that Hellstorm is only going to be good for spotting information. You got 3 players coming through barrels, and well, Apathy, there's behind door number 1 is Slasher. More players pushing around the back.
15-9. The advantage Envy has earned here in this round 2 of game 3. Slasher does have the lightning, but you doubt he invests it here, especially considering the massive investment Team Envious have made. 4 streaks into this round, and it's still close, but we'll see. Maybe a last-second contest went through, but these kills will seal the deal for Envy as 100 Thieves go down to their final 4 lives. They're going to go down 2-0. A couple of specialists at play here as well for both of our 2 teams.
That round looked like it might have been close for a moment, and then everything falls apart, and that's the benefit. Again, defense is just, it's easier on C-side because of how far away that point is. If any player falls, they're a 20-second jog before they can give it back. And again, that goes back to the first round. With how impressive Envy was, they took their time and they had the perfect break to begin to earn streaks to help feed Aches closer to his as well, which he had to secure the next round. But you get that first offensive win on board, and now everyone on your team is going to be at least a little bit closer to earning their specialist. Granted, maybe not by a massive margin, but you got a 2-round advantage for Envy to play with. And Ben, if you remember that thing, and I said, I was like, if any team has an advantage in control, it's going to be 100 Thieves. Apparently not.
Apparently Envy said, nah, forget that. Hook pushing down the outskirts. Grab Slam is available to use. Only finds 1. For him, though, the 8s and a War Machine is following him through. A lot of Flak Jacket, though, on the side of 100 Thieves, and a lot of kills there as well, as Kenny picks up a double. Hook responds with a double of his own. Teammate in support. Octane will fall. It was Assault that traded him out, and Assault has a Tempest. Is he going to invest it? Yes, he will. Envy are the type of team where if they're going to invest stuff, Chance, they're going to invest everything, as now Assault earns some streaks. Unfortunately, he did tag up his teammate, but Octane will go down again. That gives the license to push for 8, and it seems like a perfect time to go to Astro Gaming Listening with Team Envious.
Deep side, deep their outer, deep their outer.
Yeah, just shoulder it.
He's holding it. Cutting mid.
Does she have flag on? Everyone.
Yeah, cap it.
Yeah, flag.
I am mid.
Just flag.
I have a light. I can help light you guys out.
He still has a Hellstorm. He still has a Hellstorm.
Yo, as soon as I get this cap, I'm pulsing.
Wait. Don't do it right away.
I can light you guys out here.
Ping it.
No, he's back left foot out.
Stay on, ping it. You want to push me mid steps? Alright, statue, 3 white van side.
He's pushed up. Weak.
Another one.
Where they going?
He's my ping. I can light you guys out left. No, we killed him. Somebody has lightning left.
Hold on.
Is one me lightning left? Oh, top yellow dead.
Justin.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Got him.
Top church. Really big Sam. Got him.
That's 4.
Go.
Right choke on me. Oh!
Nice pass.
One shot back. Nice.
Yo, cider.
Two back door.
Yes, 4.
Fine, I got trophy. Yo, I'm lightning the back. Play safe. I'm lightning the back. I'm lightning white van too. Over to the back.
Came in on me weak.
Light it back.
Front corner.
Nice. 5 cap.
I'm hellstorming.
Yep, 5 cap. Everyone get on it.
Alright, in the back. Rushing it.
Team Envious have just blown through, or have they? Hold on a second. Priest almost found a 4-piece inside the hill. Hook's there to trade. Almost 2 ticks into A, and 100 Thieves have survived. We've seen epic comebacks at some point. I mean, I'm not sure to this level.
No.
A 9v3 is the highest we've seen, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was 100 Thieves that did it.
No. Apathy is apparently made of vibranium. Silly's sprinting into the walls. And, well, no. Everyone's going to fall. Envy was clean and a 9v9. You give them a 12v3. They're going to make that look like slight work, Ben.
They blew through him. Wasn't close. Wasn't close at all. 3-0 with the Swift.